The Huey Cam. Featuring the best of Lamont and Tonelli on 107.7 The Bone.
We have Craig Shoemaker in the studio. Good looking day today, sunny and warming up. It is freaking cold out there, isn't it, Craig?
Nice weather for your nipple. What is the story here? And you go to the local weather map, you know, the weatherman, they go to the local, they give you the temperatures by neighborhood. There's news you can use.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're like
Cupertino.
Concord, yeah. Concord is 48. 46 in Pleasanton. Like people in Pleasanton are going, damn, it's cold here. You say we go to Concord and warm up, there's a whole
2 degrees.
A whole warm front coming through there.
Oh. So now you got a show tonight at Tommy T's.
I do.
He's going to work you 2 shows tomorrow night, 2 Saturday night, and he's even working you on Sunday night.
Yeah, last night I worked for food. I drove in, he goes, go on stage, bro, come on.
Are you kidding?
Oh, I'm not kidding.
He just got into town and he threw you on stage.
And he gave me a shish kebab. I got a shish kebab for a show. I've never done a show for food before.
I thought your friend Jason gave you the shish kebab.
Oh, here he comes again.
Dude, he got a free meal. Oh, he's going to sing again. Hello. That was quite a big toothpick.
You know, when you imitate your buddy, you sound like J.J. Bullock.
Oh, yeah.
Jim J. Bullock.
Yeah, Jim J.
Oh, of course he knows who that is. That was his idol growing up.
He was my idol.
Listen, who am I laughing at? I used to write letters to Paul Lynde and try to fix him up with my mom.
Are you kidding?
Oh, I'm not kidding you.
True story.
This is a true story. Because my mom read in Parade magazine that he was single. She didn't know why he was single, or I didn't either. I thought he was happy. Hello. Who's your daddy? One time on the show in Hollywood Squares, they go, how many balls in a billiard table? He goes, I don't know. How many guys are playing? I couldn't figure it out. I was 7. Who's doing the math at 7? Thinking he's making a joke in his ascot. This guy wearing an ascot. You just thought he's funny and flamboyant. My mom didn't get it either. So I wrote him 2 letters with my mom's photo enclosed. I said, if you meet her, you'll unconfirm as a bachelor. Turns out I should have put my photo in, apparently. You know, one time, this is a true story, his manager ended up managing me. There's always like little Paul Lynde moments for me.
Paul Lynde's manager managed you for
I
a while?
swear to you,
Wow.
and he told me Paul Lynde stories, which were great. You know, I literally thought we'd be the first father and son team on the Hollywood Square. Like, I'd like Craig and Paul Lynde for the win, please. You take it, son. It's all yours, Dad. Better question for you. No, it's all yours. I really thought Uncle Arthur was going to be my dad. We'd be having a catch together. Go long. Hello. So, no, really, this is what I thought. And when I was on the Hollywood Squares, I was on 50 episodes. They never let me in the center square. I was everybody else.
You were on Hollywood Squares?
50 episodes.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was Waylon and Madam. I was Jan Murray. I was George Gobel. I was everybody but Paul Lynde.
Hold it. So how would you answer? You would answer as a different person then?
No. I was Craig Shoemaker. The only problem is I'm not a big celebrity, so I was always Craig Shoemaker to block. They always use me to block. I was never like, I'll just open up the show. I'll take Craig Shoemaker. No, never. I would just sit there. I'm looking at the monitor one time. I'm the only way to go. She's like, I'll take Patrick Swayze to lose. Still wouldn't take Craig Shoemaker because everybody thinks it's Schumacher and stuff. I'm not a big celebrity, you know. I'm playing a steakhouse in Pleasanton, for God's sakes. It's not like people are going, I'll take the steakhouse guy who plays for a damn chopstick last night or whatever. Or lamb chop, whatever I had.
Shish kebab.
Shish kebab.
That's what it was.
I don't know. Look, I'm ranting here. So, Paul Lynde was never he never wrote me back.
Never.
He never wrote me back. I thought
wrote
maybe
me back.
Dude's always ready with the gay joke. Always prepped and ready.
How did you end up with the same manager as Paul Lynde?
I don't know. I guess it sort of was like destiny. That was the only way I could meet my almost dad. And he told me one time he walked on stage in Cincinnati. It was next to a sewage treatment plant, and he goes, "Oh my God, it smells like vagina, I think." I mean, who could? And Another woman asked him in a mall. He was doing a mall tour. At the end of his career, he was doing mall tours. She goes, "How come you've never been married?" He goes, "What, do you live in a cave?" And his manager told me all these stories. I'm going, wow, that could have been my dad. Could have had a gay dad. Could have had a sitcom, My Gay Dad. Would have been awesome. Now I have My Gay Opener.
See, now I would have thought...
I'll open something. Everything's a lead-in. I'm afraid to talk about golf, anything with him. Everything's a lead-in. Hello.
I would have thought you would have had Don Knotts as manager.
Well, yeah, I met him, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they posed us next to it, on Entertainment Tonight.
Yeah.
And people tell me there was like a really fascinating moment for them. I was on Comic Relief with him in 95 or 96, right?
Yeah.
And he was there to do a reunion of the old Steve Allen show.
Uh-huh.
So there was this whole backstage with a lot of monitors, and everybody said everyone stopped when I was on stage to watch him watch me on the monitor, imitating him from years ago. I was imitating him as Barney Fife.
Yeah.
And he turns to Steve Allen. Everybody tells me this story. They were back there. He turned to Steve Allen. He goes, and he was old, he goes, "He does me pretty good, doesn't he, Steve? He sounds just like me and the whole gang there."
And the whole gang.
Yeah, oh yeah. And then they pose us next to each other at Entertainment Tonight, and I'm doing the old Barney going, "All right, nip it in the bud, Andy." And he turns to me and goes, "I can't do that anymore. Look at you do me better than me." So I looped him the movie Pleasantville, too. I did him as an old guy.
Right.
If you watch the movie, I replaced him because he was sick.
Yeah.
And it's me circling the apple on the telestrator. That's my voice going, boom! What do you call that right there, bud? The forbidden fruit here in Pleasantville. But my whole act, when I first started, was I used to do celebrity smoking pot.
Yeah.
I wonder how I developed that material. Believe me, I don't smoke pot anymore, but I did. I thought I was a genius when I was high.
Yeah.
My friends would go, "You should write that down using your comedy." I could find his note the next day, crumpled up. I go, "What's this? Hamster nipples. What does that mean?" It was funny the night before. I'll say it again. You're killing me with the hamster. So anyway, I used to do the whole cast in Mayberry getting high.
Really?
Oh yeah, like Floyd was the dealer. How's it Try some of this, Andy. That's good stuff. Got it from Mount Pilot. Andy, Andy, there are seeds in my marijuana, Andy. That's damn good reefer right there, Floyd. I got the munch. Hey, I'd have other guests come into Mayberry. Curly from the Three Stooges. Why, certainly. That was my old act from the 80s. That was my closing bit. I'd be on the floor as Curly twirling around. I assure you, I will not be doing that in Pleasanton this weekend. I will not be Curly on the floor.
Come on, do it once.
Oh, no.
Do it once.
I'm sure this is going to go up on the Huey cam. It'll be #1 this week. Can't get one Craig Shoemaker hit for my new DVD, The Lovemaster Unzipped, but Huey cam, me doing Curly, top of the list. Going to the top. I don't know how he does the keywords, but somehow he's in there, like the CIA.
So, when you were doing this bit with them all smoking pot, would Goober be in there too?
No, Gomer Pyle. I did Gomer.
Gomer? Okay.
I never did Goober.
I thought you did Goober with this too. It was
No,
Gomer Pyle
it was
and
Gomer
Goober.
Pyle. He was so high. Remember, he would always come out with that voice out of nowhere so he could sell Jim Neighbors albums. He'd be like, "Well, golly, oh my papa, he said he was so wonderful." Come out with his voice. I go, where the hell did that come from? Who was writing that script? He needs to sell some albums. We don't have to pay him if we sell something. Let him sing. Because he's playing his goofball.
Right.
And then, so that's what they did. But, I was so into that show. I even did Howard Sprague. Remember him? The guy with the bow tie?
Yeah.
Gee, Andy, I had some good reefer the other day, Andy. And then remember Ernest T. Bass? Ernest was not marijuana. He was up in the mountains with the crack. Andy, somebody threw rock cocaine through my window, Andy. Please don't put this on the Huey kid. My face is like.
Well, that's the thing. You
exploding
act out
right
all
now.
the characters as you do them.
Take my daughter for some rock candy. I need some. That was from the 80s. Trust me, folks, I don't do that anymore.
You didn't do any Otis the drunk, then, I take it.
He was just drunk. There was nothing good about that. You gotta give him a drug. Just hurt myself.
No, yeah, I mean,
Did
big.
that when I was in my youth.
Oh, that's great.
Lamont and Tonelli. Weekday mornings 5 to 10 on 107.7 The Bone.